So welcome back to part 16 of the best mods to use in Lethal Company. Starting with an absolute banger, this is the Don't Touch Me mod. And yes, probably a good idea to do so. This is actually a new entity that is added into the game and you have a certain chance for it to appear in your scrap run. Now this thing is a pretty mysterious entity unlike any other monsters in the game. It has a random chances of doing different things if you press the button, so you can't really be certain of what it will do. Well, unless you're unlucky and it decided to kill you instead. However, as hinted in the website, you can abuse this entity and clear the whole facility from monsters. You have more than enough time to survive if you coordinate with your friends. I really don't want to spoil it any further as it is such a charm to play with it the first few times. Oh, and additionally, it has a 50% chance to disguise itself as a scrap to fool you into pressing it, so you might wanna be careful if you see this warning. Here's a quick live showcase of what it can do. If this seems really fun for you, go ahead and download this mod as this mod requires everybody on the server to install it for it to work. Next up, an extremely creepy mod. This is the Coil Head Stare mod in Lethal Company. Now normally, the coil heads don't really do much aside from attacking you from behind. Well, this mod allows the coil head to ever so slightly turn its head towards its target. Very creepy. Now this is also a great mod to use if you want to know who the coil head is actually targeting. This is a client-sided mod, so anyone who installed it will see the coil head stare at the closest player. Now if the head turn is too slow, you can always adjust it in the config file to make it go faster if needed. Truly a 10 out of 10 horrifying experience. And speaking of horrifying, this one probably takes the cake. This is the RollingGiant mod in Lethal Company. Ever seen this creepy fella surfing around the internet? Well, it is now rolling around the facility to catch you off guard. This is one of the monsters that is pretty unique and it has multiple types of AI behaviors that will be random each time you land on a moon. These are the following behaviors it can harness based on the mod's website. Number 1. Coil head. This makes them act just like a coil head, where it moves when you're not looking around. Number 2. Move when looking. This makes them move to you if you are looking at it, the opposite of coil head. Number 3. Randomly move while looking. This makes them randomly move while the player is looking at it. Number 4. Looking too long keeps aggro. If the player looks at it for too long, it doesn't stop chasing them. Number 5. Follow one's aggro. Once the player is noticed, the RollingGiant will follow the player constantly. Number 6. Once seen aggro after timer. Once the player sees the RollingGiant, it will aggro after a timer. Or number 7. Awe, which will select all of the AI behavior types. So as you can see, it has multiple AI behaviors, which makes it very fun and very flexible. This is also extremely versatile mod, which can be tweaked in the config file if you want the RollingGiant to play a certain way that you want. Now this mod requires everybody in the lobby to install it for it to work. Now maybe the mods I've shown is a little bit too scary. Well, this is the Fair AI mod and it is a mod that gives the player a fairer chance in Lethal Company. Let's face it, most of the time when a monster has been locked onto you, you are probably dead in a matter of minutes. Well, this mod gives the player a fighting chance by allowing landmines to now kill monsters as well when they stepped on them. Additionally, turrets will also kill and target enemies too. You can also go to the config files to tweak which enemies can set off mines and other things if you so wish to. This is the client-sided mod, so it only works for you if you installed it. Now if you want more amazing mods, check out these videos right here as I'm sure you enjoy it as much as I did. I'll see you there.